First question. Why is it important to secure data on our devices today?
Securing data on our devices today is extremely important because for the protecting personal information, preventing financial loss, maintaining privacy and malware, maintaining privacy and trust, like that.
Second, what types of personal information are most at risk on our computers and phones, and why?
Because our phones and computers had a huge amount of personal information that cyber criminals specifically targets, like the login credentials, that means hack the username and password, financial information like the credit cards, savings, etc., and the personally identifiable information that include that all your informations, like your personal informations.
Third question. How can weak security practices impact an individual's privacy and safety?
Weak security practices might seem like the small oversights, like reusing password or escaping updates, but they can have serious consequences for our privacy, safety, and even financial well-being, like the exposure of the personal information, financial theft and fraud, and also the loss of privacy and traffic.
Fourth question. What are the potential consequences if someone's data is hacked or stolen?
The consequences of the data breach helps you see why protecting your information matters so much. When someone's data is hacked or stolen, the effect can be personal, financial, emotional, and even legal.
Last question. What are some easy ways people can protect their personal information?
People can keep their data safe use strong, unique password, turn on the two-factor authentication, keep software and device update, and be smart about links and downloads.
Why is it important to secure data on our devices today?
As we know, our generation really lives in the digital era. So, our phones are not solely used for communication such as text or calls, but we use it for digital banking, for social media, and other stuff like reading the news. So, I think it is very important to secure our data as it is very personal to us, and we don't want other people to invade or take a look at what is ours.
Okay. Next. What types of personal information are most at risk on our phones and computer, and why?
If I were to look at my phone right now, I would say that the most crucial or most important data to secure is the digital banking. Um, it is very convenient, of course, to handle digital wallets or digital bank accounts, but at the same time, it is most susceptible for risks such as scamming or phishing links. And the other personal information that must be secured also is the um, messages or emails and passwords that we have from our social media.
Next. How can weak security practices impact an individual's privacy and safety?
Again?
How can weak security practices impact an individual's privacy and safety?
Okay. There was an instance wherein there was someone who imposed or impersonated as me. This person created a similar Facebook account using my name and my picture. And I think when we allow ourselves to be victim of such situations, they can be used as a tool or paraphernalia for scamming. These persons can pretend as you and as your fellow relatives or those close friends of yours to ask for money, even if or they can like pretend that they are in such emergency situations for it to be more believable. And I think these are some cases that are more common or popular nowadays.
Fourth, what are the potential consequences if someone's data is hacked or stolen?
Mm, One thing that I think is very hard to solve once your data is stolen is that you can you can find it very hard to retrieve it back. For example, when your Gcash account is hacked, you cannot just report it. You cannot just primarily report it to Gcash. You have to undergo a due process such as reporting it to NBI or securing a police report. And even though you've done such process, there is no guarantee that you will be getting that money back or that money that has been stolen from you.
Last, what are some easy ways people can protect their personal information?
Um, I think it's very oldie to say, but it is safer to secure or write your passwords on paper than writing it on your notes on your phone, since um, once your phone got stolen or such, they can easily search or look at your password. Since even if your phone has a password on it or pin on it, it can easily be bypassed by those hackers or those who are intelligent in such technology. And another advice that I can give, as I personally do this on my accounts, I never use one password for all of my social media or for my digital banking apps. And make sure to use different kinds of capitalization or different symbols for your password to be as unique as possible.
Okay, that's all.